Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. And we are going to be going into the legendary Goku event and beating it with the low-class warrior category team. Now, this is something I have not yet done until now. Obviously, the low-class warrior team, I just don't think was strong enough to beat it with Int Raditz as their leader. I don't think it would have been possible, right? There are some strong units on here. You know, it is unfortunate that we can't use LR Bardock, who is a pretty solid unit, all things considered, for this run. I mean, obviously, he's very weak against SCR-UI Goku, but it's not really too big of a deal. Now, we have several stacking units here available to us. I guess I'll push Shugesh off rotation right here. I also did decide to bring the Tech Raditz, even though Raditz is going to be exposed against Int UI Goku. Raditz, shouldn't take any more than maybe 30, 40k from a normal attack against Int UI Goku, I believe. Let me double check what his defense is going to be, because he does have 200% defense against a single enemy, so that'll be good. He will also have a 50% chance to crit, by the way, the entire fight, because he's going up against Goku, so that will make him, even better against Int UI Goku. He will actually be able to damage UI Goku, which is good. Now, the reason, by the way, that I actually had Shugesh float off is because my idea for the rotations here, we're going to go ahead and rock a Bardock, and then Tora, and then a Bardock, and then the Shugesh. Tora and Shugesh, I have got to get them super attacking as many times as possible to build up their defense. Tora, for sure, because it'll take so long to get to Int UI Goku. Tora will be completely fine from normal attacks by the time we get to Int UI Goku. I'm almost positive of that. I mean, well, he should be. Shugesh, we'll see what happens by the time we get to SCR-UI Goku, but he likely will be good as well. Okay, so let me see here. Yeah, so Raditz at 147k. I mean, I don't know. He might take as much as 60k damage from a normal attack, honestly. Then Tora was only at, like, what, 100? Oh, dude, our HP is so low. Oh, man. Yeah, you can, I think, no-item this with the low-class warrior team. But I think for now, I'm just going to try and get a W, and then I will, go for a low-class warrior no-item run later on the Legendary Goku event, because I have been doing some no-item runs with some of the various category teams lately, and low-class warrior definitely can be done, but it's going to take some little bit. We might need to wait until we can get more dupes for the LR Team Bardock as well. I'm not too sure if that's going to be the case, but we'll see. Let me check what the LR Team Bardock, check what their defense is going to look like. Okay, so obviously we're just flat out not transforming with Bardock, like, pretty much until we get to Int UI Goku, right? We're just not even going to do that. We're not going to take the risk. We're not going to take the gamble, anything like that. Kid Goku will be very good during this run. Remember that he does, build up some ki in attack and defense, basically for 6 turns, right? After 6 turns, he'll have, 5 ki and I believe 59% attack and defense from that every turn ability, very similar to what, like, AGL LR Gohan does. Then Kid Goku also has a sliding scale for, I think, more defense as your health is low, and then I think he gets more attack. Might be the other way around. No, he gets more attack the higher the HP, and more defense the lower the HP. It probably should be reversed. Just judging by the way that Kid Goku, beat King Piccolo. All right, what is Team Bardock? 97k. Tora is looking a lot better, thanks to the fact that the LR Team Bardock is on rotation. Because remember, they are giving 60% to themselves and to Tora and Shugesh. All of those units are going to get a 60% buff. Raditz is not going to get any buff whatsoever from that LR Team Bardock, but we're going to have Raditz as a floater. Raditz, Kid Goku, and the LR Team Bardock are going to be floaters. I actually did decide to push my LR Team Bardock up to 69%, by the way, just for this. I was going to leave them at 55%. I did the 55% video on them, and I was just going to leave them there. But now, to make sure that this run goes cleanly, I did decide to give them the extra, 14%. We'll see when and how we'll be able to get their extra dupes. I think Battlefield is probably very likely. It's annoying that they just continue to just stuff Battlefield with so much, but, I mean, it is what it is. All right, a lot of AGL orbs for healing, which is good. See, that's the thing. Like, Bardock and Shugesh, well, but more so Bardock, the 2 AGL Bardocks, their defensive stats are just going to be so damn high that by the time we get to these super deep stages, man, we're going to be healing a lot. So we'll see. We'll see how that's going to work. Because we're also using a full low-class warrior team, by the way, this base form Bardock is outputting some higher damage numbers than we've seen from him before in his base form. I mean, we're talking without support as well, right? Only Tora is a support type. Well, I mean, and all our team Bardock and Tora, I guess, but you guys get what I'm saying. Yeah, we're definitely going to rock Bardock first, for sure. We'll do that. I'll be able to get some int orbs for Kid Goku, getting us some extra healing, and boom, we're going to be good to go. Now, when I beat the run for the first time with a category team, I don't cut at all, right? Because this is the first winning run I'm going to have of the low-class warrior team against us. I mean, we could take... originally, by the way, I was going to wait to do this until... I thought we were going to get an easy A for Saiyan Day. Quite honestly, I thought there was 3 possibilities for Saiyan Day. I thought that these free-to-play Bardock units would get an easy A. Judging by their leader skill, I thought that was very likely, which would have made this way easier, by the way. Because, like, you give Tora, like, a start-of-turn defensive buff. You give Shugesh maybe, like, some extra defense or attack or something at the start of turn as well. And we just would have been, like, in way better position to get this done, right? I'm not going to get those int orbs because I think that would trigger a Dokkan attack. We'll save the Dokkan attack for next turn. Okay, well, it doesn't matter because we're going to get the Dokkan attack next turn. So... You know, I was waiting to see if they would easy A first, because, you know, again, Shugesh and Tora, like, they're probably, like, the 2 most important units in this run, because they're free-to-play units that stack defense. So, like, you know, stacking defense units, obviously, for these long events is super, super important. But, you know, then their, like, sort of ability to get exposed, right, would sort of go away if they got an easy A. Okay, so I'll do this. Then I'll save these AGL orbs for next turn just in case we have any damage. I mean, Tora's not going to do that much damage with the Dokkan attack, but I mean, it should still heal us up a little bit. He's actually taking damage right there, which is crazy. Again, like, you know, Tora, we need additional super attacks from Tora and Shugesh as much as they possibly can, because we just need as much defense on them as we can get. Now, the second easy I thought was possible would not have impacted this run at all. I thought Mass Saiyan could get an easy A, and I thought it was also realistic that maybe Physical Super Saiyan Bardock, STR Super Saiyan 2 Bardock, and the Tech Super Saiyan Bardock. I thought all 3 of them, well, all 4 of them, I guess, if Mass Saiyan, we include him, I thought there was a good possibility they could get an easy A. At the very least, Mass Saiyan, and then, you know, the Super Saiyan Bardocks, I guess, could easy A later. Typically, that's how they do that, right? But again, that wouldn't have impacted this run, because none of those characters are low-class Saiyans, even though I feel like the Super Saiyan 1 Bardocks probably should be low-class Saiyans. You know, they just weren't. They're not regarded as such in-game, right? Probably stupid, I know, but, you know, it is what it is. But the last easy I thought was possible really, really would have helped us out a lot here. And I, of course, am talking about easy A's for the Great Ape units for Team Bardock. Now, number 1, Great Ape transformations can be useful in, like, this run, for sure, right? Especially if the Great Ape transformations would occur against Int and STR UI Goku. We're talking about just a little bit of extra damage on him, and turns where we're invincible. That would be super good, right? And you look at these Great Ape units, and you can see that they're very close to being insane, right? So, like, Tora, he recovers HP, more 6% HP, up to 18% per giant form category ally on the team. So, like, again, if we got the easy A's for all of them, and you can run a bunch of them on the team, that Tora is going to look really, really good. Okay, yeah, Tora's defense is not going as fast as I would like it to. That is a problem, but we'll be okay. We'll be okay, but it's a little bit scary. But right now he gives 3 key and 30% attack. I mean, you bump that to 3 key and like 35% attack and defense, or like 3 key, 40% attack and defense, and then he also gives himself like 50% attack and defense at the start of turn or something like that. Like, that Great Ape Tora is just so crazy, right? You know, he lowers attack on super attack, maybe he stacks defense as well on the super attack. Like, again, you could just make that Great Ape Tora. Like, Great Ape Tora right now is solid, but you can make him super, super good, right? Then continuing on, we have the Great Ape Bardock. Now, this unit, again, is actually pretty solid right now because he greatly raises attack for 1 turn on his super attack. Then he gets 100% attack at the start of turn as well. So, like, those 2 are going to combine to this Bardock being able to hit good attack stats. And, I mean, he's got Saiyan War, that 25% attack link. The only thing is he does not... He's also got Saiyan Pride, which is at a 15% attack link, but he doesn't have Fierce Battle, right? Units not having Fierce Battle definitely hurts him in this day and age. I mean, for the giant category team, I'd guess it would be good, right? Because a lot of units on there have Shattering the Limit. I don't know, because Baby's got Shattering the Limit. Metal Cooler is Fierce Battle, though. Cumber is also Shattering the Limit. So, okay. That could work. But, like, you give all Bardock needs. So he's at 100% attack right now. If you just change that to 120% attack and defense, boom, Bardock is super good. And then maybe he greatly raises attack and defense for one turn. Like, that Great Ape Bardock would be really nice, right? That would be a really good unit. He would be at, like, 17k attack and, like, over 11k defense. Like, he'd just be super solid, man. Also, by the way, Raditz is stacking attack the whole way through this event, right? Now, typically, I don't know, that's not really the biggest deal, but he does have a 50% chance to crit from his passive against Goku. So, you know, those factors combined are going to help him out a lot. I can go ahead and leave Bardock in slot 1. Tora's still only at 80k defense, by the way. That's bad. That's real bad. Tora will definitely have to be a floater once we get to Int UI Goku. There's no doubt about that, I think. What does Tora... Does Tora give defense, though? He does give 30% defense. He does heal as well. That Tech Tora heals... 10% HP whenever HP is 70% or less, if there's 5 or more low-class warrior units on the team. Of course, we have that, right? We have 7 low-class warrior units on the team, so we would be able to activate Tora's healing ability, which would be good. Continuing through the Great Apes. Again, that Great Ape Bardock, even though he's tech, you know, how much defense they give him, he potentially could be a good option here, right? Maybe not for a no-item run, but that to help you beat it, like, and beat it easily and quickly, yeah, he'd definitely be good. All right, this was super good that we got this turn right here where, like, Tech Goku survives with a small amount of health. So we basically just get an extra attack in for Shugesh right here. Awesome. Well, again, with this team to potentially try for a no-item run, we want to go as slowly as possible. Then we have Great Ape Shugesh. Now, Great Ape Shugesh is interesting, right? Because I really could see him just become a ridiculous unit. As surprising as that might seem, I could see Great Ape Shugesh being absolutely ridiculous after an EZA, because right now he greatly lowers defense on super attack, which is pointless, but again, there's many things they could do. He could stack defense, he could stack attack, like he could do so many different things, right? They'll give him something else. But he gives all allies attack and defense plus 7,000. Boom. You just change that to 35%. Boom. We're Gucci. And then maybe he also, I don't know, has 100% attack and defense at the start of turn or something like that. And then he gets an additional 2,000 defense, up to 6,000, depending upon how many giant form category allies are on the team. So no matter what, he's always giving plus 7,000 attack and plus 9,000 defense. But again, he could be super interesting. Like, that's why, like, EZAing these Great Apes would have been just such a good idea. I might do a separate video just talking about all this in, like, an actual separate video, because, like, the whole purpose of the celebration, I mean, maybe I'm wrong, seemed to me to be buffing the low-class warrior category, and then, you know, creating Team Bardock and buffing that category as well. Well, why not buff Giant also? Which, you know, again, Giant is super weak, just like low-class warrior and stuff. I mean, Giant does not have a Dokkan Festival exclusive leader right now. You do have Tapion, who has a Dokkan event, but he's not a Dokkan Festival exclusive, right? Tapion is a solid unit. But, like, you know, Giant needs it. Like, I don't understand. Like that's... Giant definitely... I mean, I suppose Majunior from the 23rd World Tournament, the fight against Goku, he potentially could be a Dokkan Fest exclusive Giant category leader. There are some other units. Slug, I think, could also be one of those. I mean, we'll see what happens. Kid Gohan, I do think, as actually another option for that. We still got a couple more. Again, like an EZA where 5 units at EZA 2 would just be so crazy, man. Alright, this is good. What is Tora's defense at? 140k. Okay. Oh, no, but this is with the LR Team Bardock on rotation, though. Yeah, okay. I saw that 140k and I got excited. I was like, oh, we're looking good. But it's like, oh, with Team Bardock. Right. Alright, so Fasha raises allies attack by 20% for 1 turn on super attack. I mean, you could change that to attack and defense, and that could be good. She changes int key series to STR, which is fine. And then attack and defense 30% at the start of turn. So she needs a lot to be good. But, you know, you could easily give her, I don't know, 50% chance to dodge at the start of turn. And then she gets like 100 or 120% attack and defense start of turn. she's good, right? Like, that makes her a nice unit, especially for something like Extreme Super Battle Road. She'd be really, really cool in there. So I would like to see that. Again, easying these Great Apes, Dokkan really had a big-time missed opportunity there. Okay, so one more extra super here for Shugesh. Beautiful. Shugesh up over 200k defense. That also tells me I actually will not need to use an item for Shugesh to be defensive against SCR UI Goku. I mean, Shugesh would get pounded by a super attack, but we're not going to have to worry about him taking excessive damage. So that's good. And then the Bardox, every little bit of HP counts, so I might keep Bardock in base form for a little bit, maybe just a couple more turns, and then transform. Let me see what his defensive numbers are going to look like. Okay, so I don't think we're in danger of dying here. We could take a lot of damage, though. Oh, 429k, beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to do this. We can get the Dokkan attack right here, which I want. I do want to get the Dokkan attack, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Bam, that's the Dokkan attack. Hopefully UI Goku will super attack right away. We'll see. I got to remember, this is also the friend Bardock. The friend Bardock is not rainbowed. I think he might be like 69% in the dupe system. Somewhere around that level, I believe, is where Bardock is right now. So I could transform my Bardock earlier, like maybe like right at the start of the UI Goku fight, and then leave this guy in base for a little bit longer, because my Bardock is going to have higher defense from being rainbowed anyway, right? So any damage we'll take on this turn, we'll probably heal from... Oh, double super, nice. But we probably would heal at the end of this turn from that Dokkan attack damage. He took off 2 full health bars off UI Goku right there. Very, very solid. The only thing is, if we move through this too fast, Tora's defense is not going to be high enough. And look, he's barely... Oh, 30k right there. That's real bad, man. That is real bad that Tora is taking that much damage here. Because, I mean, it's only going to exponentially get higher once we're talking about UI Goku. All right, Kid Goku doing fine. No super attack at all right there. That is bad. Oh, the no item run might be done. No, because Shugesh is okay. Huh. I'm going to do this. Yeah, I'm going to have to start breaking things up a little bit. Yeah, that's the way to go right here. The Team Bardock will allow Shugesh to do a little bit extra. Let's just go for the same type of orbs. It's fine, it's fine. We're going to have, who's next? Tech, AGL, Tech. Okay, so we'll just get rid of these right here. This should allow us to survive, because Shugesh is not going to take more than double digits from normal attacks, especially at almost 300k defense. LR Team Bardock, they're going to take the most damage here, so I just wanted to protect them, right? Now, the last unit, the last Great Ape who potentially could have gotten an easy A is Borgos. He raises attack. Oh, nice. Perfect. That's what we wanted to see. He raises attack for 3 turns on super attack. I mean, they could just bump that to, like, I don't know, 6 turns, 30% attack and defense or something like that. That would be beautiful. You know, hey, make it Kabe and Kid Gohan go 9 turns, 30% attack and defense. Oh, Bardock, jeez. Then Borgos also gets 12% attack and defense per key sphere, which is pretty low, honestly. Easy A units are typically pushing well over 20% nowadays, so we would want to see the same thing for Borgos there. But then he gets an additional 1% attack and defense per giant form category ally on the team up to 3%. So he gets 15%. It's just not good. Like, that needs to get up to... He can get up to 25% with giant form category allies or something like that. Like, I think if they made him the same way that they made, what's his name? STR Majin Vegeta and AGL Super Saiyan 2 Goku, that would be the weight. So, right, give Borgos 20% attack and defense start a turn. Then he gets an additional 1% attack and defense up to 5% per giant form category ally on the team. I think that would be good. That would make him good. And then again, he raises attack and defense for 6 turns or something like that. By 30%, boom. He's going to be real solid. That Borgos would actually be super crazy, huh? Yeah, because even Majin Vegeta and Angel Goku, they only greatly raise attack for 1 turn, right? They get the 50% buff for 1 turn. What I'm talking about, Borgos is going to have a stacking effect there. He'd be crazy, but, I mean, you know, it's Borgos. Like, I don't know, like, that's something that'd be very helpful. Okay, this is good. Beautiful. This is actually working really well. because I can hide LR Team Bardock again, which is obviously exceptional. We're gonna have Tora next turn, though? Yeah, we are. Okay. I don't want to get too many of these physical orbs. Oh, no, this is actually gonna work out great. Oh, I didn't super attack with Bardock. I didn't even notice. Oh, whoops. That's not really that big of a deal. You know, I know he stacks defense, but that's mine, who has the higher defense anyway. Hopefully UI Goku doesn't super Kid Goku. Actually, would we die if Kid Goku got super attacked? We might. It's possible, actually. I don't know. I have no idea if we would die right here. I hope not. Oh, that was close. That was real close. I don't have to use an item yet, but yeah, the no item run it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. All right, so Tora healed us up a little bit. This is what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna hit this. That's a little bit of healing. That's a little bit of healing. And then Tora can give us a little bit of healing. I'll avoid using the items as long as we possibly can. But, you know, by the time we get to an LR Team Bardock on rotation against UI Goku, you know, it's going to be time. And if UI Goku supers Shugesh or Tora, I think that's the end of this run as well. I mean, if we would die, I'd just come back to the exact same spot, right? Because this is me, you know, farming, basically, for the no-item run. But yeah, Tora, because Tora doesn't have any start-of-turn defense, his defense is just building up so slowly. He's still taking damage, even against SDR UI Goku, so that's very, very scary. This is good, though. Oh, we got to do it. I have to, because it's a guaranteed crit right here. So, you know, the first time Goku falls below 59% HP, every single attack he does for that turn is a crit. So that would guarantee that this attack right here is a crit, and, you know, all of his other attacks for that turn. So it's like, you know, just had to go ahead and pop that right there. It was not going to finish UI Goku off. I knew that. And we are still able to get orbs to go ahead and give us a little bit of extra healing as well. I'll go ahead and do that right there. I should probably use an item, but I won't. I don't know. I'm just going to start using items, because we're definitely going to have to use one next turn. Unless UI Goku super attacks Bardock right here, we're going to have to use an item. How long has this run so far, by the way? 22 minutes? Oof, okay, so we're going to push over 30 minutes then, because UI Goku is probably going to take over 10 minutes. Although, I will transform into Super Saiyan Bardock against UI Goku, so at that point, he's got a little bit of extra chance to crit. You know, he does have some damage reduction, which will offset the little bit of defensive loss he'll get. He'll do more damage for sure. Do we have Tora on rotation here? No, we have LR Team Bardock. 2 attacks. I mean, that's maybe 100k damage. What's Bardock's defense? I can transform. Yeah, I can. I think I'm just going to get the W here. Because LR Team Bardock, I mean, they're going to take 100k from a normal attack, right? So, I mean, if they get super attacked, that's GG. But, I mean, super attacks on Shugesh and Bardock, I don't think are really going to make that big of a difference. But I guess we'll do it. Why not? Let me go as long as I can, right? Shugesh also has extra attack and defense by 60% here. Let's see how much damage Shugesh will do. Oh, okay. Well, super, please. He didn't. Okay, that's fine. I would really prefer him not. That's okay. High defense, damage reduction. His defense goes up on super attack as well. I think that should be double digits right here. This should. Or very, like, 10k. Yep, double digits. Okay, perfect. We're going to have to heal next turn, though. Because, again, LR Team Bardock, they're going to take 100k per normal attack right here. I don't think it's going to be anything insane like 150k, but it's going to be like 100k damage or something like that. 70? Okay. Oh, boy. Now we got Tora. Yep. Tora, it just ain't happening for you, my boy. 128 is what Tora finished off with. Jeez. That's nowhere near what we need. I mean, he would need to be above 200k easy, right? So, not great. Not great at all, Tora, my boy. Oh, boy. Okay, well, at least Bardock's got his transformation here. I'm probably going to keep Kid Goku's going to do a lot more damage, so we'll move a little bit faster here. Again, I do have to use a damage reduction item, I think, with Tora on rotation. He's just not close enough to what we need. And I could save these Tech Orbs for Raditz next turn, I guess, maybe as potential more healing or something like that. Tora does have his early super attacks, which is nice. Also, I'd really prefer if UI Goku would not dodge Super Saiyan Bardock's super attacks here. Because, I mean, if he's dodging Bardock's attacks, then that means this is just going to take 5 years, right? We're just going to go through this so slowly. So I need Bardock to hit his connect as many times as possible. Kid Goku as well. Unfortunately, we did already use Kid Goku's active skill, though. I really would have liked if we could save it to Int UI Goku, you know, the guaranteed crit, you know, because you cannot dodge active skills, right? Enemies can't dodge active skills, which would be super good. Okay, damn. All right, I'm going to get a little item heavy at this point, because I've already used an item, so we'll just start going for the win, right? That's what we'll do here. We'll do this. Yeah, let me make sure to get these same type orbs to get this Dokkan attack as quickly as possible, and sort of get through. So we looked at all those EZA units. I mean, looking at the roster of low-class warriors who potentially could help in this run, again, physical LR Bardock, I mean, would be good here. Not against SCR UI Goku, he gets crushed, cream-pied. But against, you know, the rest of the event, that LR physical Bardock would be good. But obviously, AGL Bardock is the leader of the team, so right now we can't do that. We'd have to wait for an alternative low-class warrior leader that gives a true buff, right? Not the crappy sub-buff that Int Raditz gives. I guess Tech Raditz does also give, what, 120%? Yeah, he does. So you could run Tech Raditz, but I don't think running Tech Raditz as leader just to get LR Bardock on the team is a good idea, right? AGL Bardock is... I mean, he's just straight up a superior unit, yeah? Yeah, I would think so. We have a Whis active? Yeah, we do, so we're good. I'll do this, so we can get all those Int Orbs for LR Team Bardock. Perfect, okay. We're getting close to that Dokkan attack. I mean, he's still got, what, 8 health bars left? I would be interested to see if we had a fight happen against a boss that would just have, like, 20 health bars. Like, I don't know, like, just add a full extra line down there, right? Like, I mean, I guess it would basically just be the same thing as this event, right? But, like, that would be interesting. Like, no different phases or anything like that. Just the boss, 20 health bars. And what if the boss randomly changed colors, changed typings? That would be cool. So, like, you had to have no way of predicting, and he's got, like, 20 life bars. That would be super fun. Because then you can't stack up on, like, you know, physical units against Int UI Goku or something like that. It's like, okay, I'm just going to have to use my strong units, and I got to use a bunch of different colors here just in case as well. Like, that would be really fun. Like, Dokkan, I'm doing your job for you. Like, come on. Come on, I'm giving all these ideas for free, Dokkan. Please listen. Is this a Dokkan attack right here? Yeah, it is, because we're going to be able to get Tech Orbs for Tora. I'm going to use another item, an Icarus right here. 35% damage reduction. We're not going to take any damage this whole turn besides if Tor would get super attacked, so just the 35% damage reduction is actually enough, right? That will definitely be able to get the job done. Let me make sure to get all 5 of these. Or all 6. Well, I guess 7, because there is a 7th node that pops up. Whatever. Ignore me. Going through low-class warrior category units, there's not a lot here, right? Like, Great Ape Turles is just a no. Just not happening. He doesn't have any defense. You know, he has a medium chance to stun, but, you know, Legendary Goku event, it's not going to do jack shit here, right? So Great Ape Turles is just an L. He really needs to get an EZA as well. And, you know, he awakens from the Turles event, too, so, you know, would Turles have to EZA before this Turles would EZA? Like, probably. You know, it's unfortunate. The units that came out right around Turles' time, some of them have aged very weirdly, right? Like that Great Ape Turles, the physical Goku that came out with that Turles, not really the greatest, right? Looking through more units here, I mean, there is a 2 Great Ape Kid Gokus. Neither of them, I think, would be very impressive here. And I mean, that's it. I mean, there's the physical base form Goku that could heal you, but, like, doesn't your health have to be below 10% for him to heal? Yeah, 10% is so low. Like, it's way too low. Like, we'd have to be below what? Like, we'd have to be at, like, 35,000 HP? Like, it's just insane. I don't remember if I used an item, so I'm going to go ahead and use an item. I cannot recall if we have an item active here. I do trust Raditz for us. What's next? Okay, we'll do this. I do trust Raditz with potentially only 1 Icarus, although we might have 2 Icaruses active right now. Remember that glitch that was on JP for quite a while has been fixed, where you couldn't have multiple of the same damage reduction item active, it has been amended to where now you can. You know, we could pop 2 Icaruses at the start of turn, and both of them will be effective. All right, so Raditz had almost 3 mil with a potential chance to crit as well. Yeah, so Raditz is, you know, pretty much, he actually might be like our hardest hitter at this point, as long as he gets those crits off, right? All right, only 4 health bars left for UI Goku. What a run, my boy. Goku, could you take any longer? We do have an Icarus active here, huh? Could I die here? No. I don't think so. We could. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, low-class warrior is just weak. I mean, I hope to see more units added to this. I would love for them to put the Kaioken Gokus on here, too. Like, I just don't understand why the Kaioken Gokus are not actually on here, right? Because Tech Kaioken Goku, despite being a tech unit, you know, you pop him on this team, and that definitely helps out a lot in terms of potentially going for, like, a no-item run, right? Because Tech Kaioken Goku, he'll be able to get his defense super high by the time you get to the end of this event. So I would definitely like to see... Yeah, I think we're dead if UI Goku Super is right here. Are you kidding me? Maybe not. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. Oh, boy. I'll just use this Whis. Whatever. At this point, I'm just, like, spamming items to the finish line. Who cares? All right, what a sloppy run this turned into. I know this can be done no items, though, for sure. So, yeah, the Kaioken Gokus I'd like to see added to this category. I've talked about it a couple of times, how when Kaioken Goku is fighting Great Ape Vegeta, you know, Vegeta is literally calling Goku, like, low-class trash, like, the whole fight. So it's like, of course, Goku should be on the low-class category, right, at that point. I do think a dual Dokkan Fest of Kaioken Goku and Great Ape Vegeta is very possible. Very likely, too, at some point. So, I mean, once we get that, that Kaioken Goku, for the reasons I stated, hopefully he would be on low-class warrior. I don't know, maybe they consider, because the Kaioken ability is like a god ability he got from King Kai, they're not going to put him on there. But, like, I mean, the Goku traveling to Namek had the same techniques he learned from King Kai, but he's on the low-class warrior category, so I don't really know. I don't know. The Foot Kamehameha Goku from the 23rd World Tournament against Majunior is on there, however. So what that means is we could potentially see a dual Dokkan Fest. Again, Majunior could buff Giant and World Tournament and Namekian, categories that so badly need it. And then that Goku could buff World Tournament, low-class Saiyan. Like, you know, that would be super cool to see. You know, these, like, very weak, very small categories get the increases that they really, really need. So that would be a great dual Dokkan Fest as well. Yeah, he's on low-class World Tournament, Pure Saiyan, Goku Family, and Kamehameha, that Foot Kamehameha Goku. I'm a buff for the Kamehameha team. Sure, I'll take it, right? The more, the merrier. Give that team more options. I mean, that team just got so crazy after the 5-year anniversary. All these insane units. LR Blue Gogeta, LR Blue Vegito, LR Rose, all added to the Kamehameha category. We just got the Kamehameha category support type unit, that max power Jackie Chun, but, you know, it's going to be a long time, I'm sure, before a lot of people are even going to have him, because his rates aren't the greatest. Okay, the crit. There we go. Raditz finished him off. So there's low-class warrior beating the Legendary Goku event. Very good. That was one of the weaker teams. There's only a few categories I haven't beaten this with. One of the big ones is Shadow Dragon Saga, which I haven't even attempted, but I do think we could get that done. It's just STR UI Goku would be super scary, right? So there we go. Low-class warrior category done. Legendary Goku event. Thanks, guys, for watching. Catch y'all next time.